Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow Empire with me, Time and Tactics. We're playing as the Empire of Time, and we are pushing back the Arachnids in the north. Remember, they have this Sopelian territory over here, but we can see that that is just filled with Arachnids here. So, there's nothing we can do. We can't actually play a stratagem to get to peace. We know that. We tried that last time. Not possible. Let's go back to the map and go over to this territory. This is the Cytherian territory. Don't know too much about it. We're at war. They don't like us. 25 is the relation. They like us, I guess, a little bit more than the Sopelian arachnids, but I'm guessing that's going to be aliens there as well. So we can't do anything with them either. To the east of that, we have non-aligned forces. So we don't know what's going to be there, but no city at least. And no, well, it could be humans, but who knows. To the west, we have our Zendrum friends, our farmers over there. That is good because that means we don't have to have any units here. And then to the south, more non-aligned forces. So if we can push back the non-aligned, we should be in decent shape. And I think we can probably do that. Let's look at the reports here to get a feeling for how things are going. Let's go down to the budget. First of all, we're spending 24% of our BP on the Supreme Command Council. Political power and general stratagems. Is that really required? If you look at the management screen here, Zed Tudor is our director. We don't care about him. Why not? Well, he's part of the Steelfront faction, which we are trying to minimize, and he's level 1. So if we were to take away some of his BP, he wouldn't be too happy, but we wouldn't care too much. So I'm thinking about removing a few there. I don't want to give him 42. That's an awful lot to be spending on that. Economic Council, Staff Council, Military Research, and Model Design. What would we give it to? I am leaning towards the Military Research Council, so we can do that discovery and maybe get a tank. An armored unit would be very helpful, I think. The other option would be to do the Model Design Council so we can design a new model a little bit faster. Right now we have the option to design, and we're going to do that. But yeah, we'll see here. If I talk to Jamie, let's see what Jamie says. National budget, that's the one we want. And I can easily do that because I have 129 political points. We'll bring this down. Where is it at? Supreme Council. So let's bring it down, and we'll bring everybody else up, and then we'll adjust it after that. How about that? So we go down to, I say 15. It is good to get those stratagems, but I feel I need to emphasize other things. Let's go ahead and lock that in. And then I am going to go for the military research, I think. So we'll bring this one up here. It's 22. New priority is 26. It was 22. We'll go up to 30 and lock that in. What about the model design? I think I may want to go, we have 20 right now. Economic and staff are 17. They're not losing anything right now. Okay, nobody's losing except Supreme Council. So let's leave it at that. We call that good. Minor change, but hopefully that would help us.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, what happened? Well, Zed Tudor doesn't like it, and the others... Oh, Isaac Deansong didn't like it. -3. Did I miss one? I may have. Isaac Deansong. Let's go ahead and check him out. Model Design Council. Did I actually lower his? Potentially I did, but it's still 84. It's not bad. Okay, so if we go back now, what do we do? What do we end up doing here? We're going to design something, for sure. Which one? Well, to find that out, let's go to the management screen. Let's go to Models. And we know of these right now. We could create a new one. We have artillery, for instance. It would be helpful to have that. But I think because we have gained so much field testing, which ultimately improves the base design, it should be one of these two here. Because Crossbilly I'm not going to be using to attack with too much later on if we find a light tank or if we discover a light tank. Let's go for the machine gun. It has the most field test. That's a good reason, I think. We can now add armor and upgrade their weapons, too. Let's go back out then. Having decided that, let's go to new model of MG. So if we want to do an upgrade, it's 80 BP. If we want to do a brand new model, it's 320. Let's go ahead and do the 80. So we want to have a build upon this AMG model that we have. What do we need? Well, we have machine gun. Oh, we can't actually get a better weapon. If we had picked the riflemen, they have another weapon from the start of the game that you can pick. But we don't have anything. We only have the machine gun. So the firepower is going to stay the same. And then we can pick something here. We have options. Well, there's an awful lot of options here, but we're not going to need something like a thermosuit, which is for the weather, I believe. Filters, which is for if there is, microbes in the air and things like that. The Envirosuit, though, would give us a bonus to armor. 50 armor right there. But the padded one gives us 100. Costs 2 metal and 3 IP versus 1 metal and 2 IP. So for all our units, when we upgrade them, we're going to be expending a lot of that. Let's go ahead and pick that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there's no warning there that was the last screen. We just did it. So now that's done. That's been taken care of. And if we go back in, are we going to see it right away? I don't know. Let's go down to the model design. AMG at 0. Remember, we need 80. So we're getting 18% of the total number of BP. So 38 here. It's all going to, no, not all of it. Most of it's going to go here. That should be pretty quick. 3 turns, I'm thinking. If we have 38 to play with and we're getting 90% of that, so 34, so 3 turns. Yeah, will be about 3 turns. Then we'll upgrade our units. And that means not everybody, obviously, not the riflemen, but every single AMG. Those are the ones I count on. And it will also mean that we can upgrade these here. And they have a lot more machine guns here. I guess we show them here separately because they have a separate amount of XP. Okay, so it's going to be quite a few units. Let's just hope that will be enough. And then we'll also get that light tank, hopefully at some point. Okay, now let's go ahead and I'd say we continue attacking up here. There's a good defensive location here. So maybe what we'll do is first we go up to Maris over here. Maris has what? That's part of ours. Assets, we can look at that here. We only have 200 free folk there. That's not very much to write home about. No, that is not much, but we'll keep it. We'll move in here now, right? We can move in there. What do we have? Negative 20 in movement in action points. Extra AP cost by enemy zone of control, that's 10. And then extra AP because we captured it, it's 10. But we have plenty here. Just remember, when you use up your AP, that means if you attack, you have fewer rounds to attack. And the way it works in combat, the first 2 rounds, you have a negative modifier to your attack chance. So you want to have a lot of rounds as an attacker. But in this case, I'm just going to move him up here. It's a better location there. So we take him, select that unit there. First, a machine gun infantry battalion. Move here. And we can attack now if we wanted to. Now, our recon points are only 56, but we're thinking 2 to 1 anyway. We could do that if we wanted to. Didn't we attack them last time? They're sitting in a grassy marsh. Grassy marsh does what? Well, the max entrenchment is 50. And the arachnids are considered to be, I'm guessing, tanks? And that means they get a negative modifier defending by 50%. Which would be helpful, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Move foot, but that's not really speaking to what type they are. They're just a move. Yeah, I don't know if they're considered tanks or not, but it's not a negative for us that they're over here anyway. So if we attack with them, what if we move up our infantry or our operational headquarters as well? Maybe move them up here to be as close to our units as possible. We'll go up there. And that means we can attack with everybody there. I think I might do that. But before we do it, let's pick this unit. If we move them up here, we can get an eye on these here, I think. Because right now, recon 22. We might have enough as we come in here. Nope, not quite enough to get to 40, 29, yeah. And then we'll move up here too. Now the problem here, you can see we have yellow. Yellow means we're not going to get all of our supplies. There's not going to be enough logistics from here or here. So if we wanted to supply them fully, which we probably do, we need to extend our road. Maybe go up north here. Or we can go northwest. Might also cut it. Might be enough. But I think I might go north. Let's see if we have enough. What do we need again? Press R for road. Dirt road, 20 industrial points. We have 171. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll take this one from here and then right-click. Cost 24. Okay, there's the road. And that means next turn, I think, I don't know, next turn, if it's still yellow or not. We have to see that. I could bring up the road more. That's forest, though. It's going to be a lot more expensive, I think. Let's do road again. Pick this one again, and what is that? 40 industrial points. We could do it. I think it might be a good idea to have that through that forest so we can reach into their territory if we need to. We'll go up there. Yeah, I think we'll see it the next turn. This here now is current. Let's look at the preview points. That just shows us how many logistics points we have. We can adjust that. It looks pretty intimidating, but it just basically tells you where the points are going to go, and that's mainly only for our supplies right now. Anyway, let's go back here. So we don't know what it's here, so that's fine. We could take this one. I bet you anything we could move up here and still be fine. What is this? Plains grassy. Not a big fan of it. But as you can see, we control it. That means there's nobody here right now. And up here we have high mountains, which would be a great defensive location. We can't go down to the Manar Cliffs area right here, though. That's controlled by Zendram, as you know. But I could move him up here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that anyway. Even though the terrain is not great, I think we'll be okay with the logistics anyway. Okay, so now, do we decide to attack here or no? I think we will give it a shot. We'll check it out anyway. Attack with 1 here, 2.7 to 1. Supposedly, we have 60 recon now. We know what they have. Let me just double check here. Their readiness is low, we think. And then they have an experience that's pretty high. Yeah, we've been attacking them quite a bit. So their total modifier is negative 10%. Defensive power is 40. And then modified defensive 36. Whereas we have a modified attack power of 96. And we don't get too much of a negative modifier here because we only have 1 unit attacking, right? The concentric bonus is going to come into play if I pick this one. There. 5 to 1. So now we have 129 cumulative modifier there. Concentric, it would be extra 10%. And I think we should take the... Well, wait a minute. This unit here is a tank, right? An armored unit. And they don't fare very well in this terrain. Let's not do that. Instead, we'll take... Did we already take this one? We did. We'll take this one here. 11 to 1. Seems reasonable. We'll hold back our HQ maybe. They can defend better. So now we have 3 units here. It seems reasonable. Even with low recon, seems likely we should push them back. Although I lost it last time, didn't I? So 200% there. Slight negative modifier because we have too many units. But let's go for that and see what happens. Okay, let's see. They did retreat. Panicked. We lost 2 units, so we take quite a bit of damage there. Let's look at the detail. So with 3 infantry battalions here, we're looking at round 1. Let's see who died here. Did we get that notification? Nobody there. Dead. And we can actually check that here. This is the 2nd machine gun infantry. They lost 1, and the 1st one. The 3rd one did not lose any. So let's go to that again. So 2nd, we lost 1 in the 2nd round. The 12th Infantry Battalion. Dead. What happened here? We were counterattacked by arachnids. Why did we do so poorly? Our attack was 100. Oh, their attack was 100. Our defense was 52. So that was them counterattacking. They got 100. Attack startup, minus 50. And then counterattack minus 50. And that is the attack startup. Is that because the rounds? Yeah, the first 2 rounds. I think that's what that refers to. And then he lost, he had negative 50 for readiness. Experience was plus 30, so 14.3. We, on the other hand, 52. Readiness was lower, but then we went up to 87. I would say that was very unlucky, right? Our defensive capability there was really high. And we had that high command. Let's look at the other one as well. Here in the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Battalion. There. Who was it that died? There. The 22nd. Counterattacked by unknown enemy. So we don't know what they had. We had 91. Yeah. I think it was unlucky here as well. Probably. Most likely. Okay, so what about our commanders? How are they doing? SHQ 78. OHQ did not participate because he wasn't in the battle, I guess. That would make sense. Yeah, that must be it. And then if you look at the textual, we can see what actually happened here. So, attacker totals, that was us. Initial 2,000. We lost 2. So, 200 there. 1,800 alive. Defender retreated 2. Nobody actually died, but they retreated. So, their morale went from 53 to 21. Experience went up quite a bit, though. Readiness is now terrible. So, what we can do now, if we have a chance, they moved back here. If we wanted to, if we had left this unit available, he could have attacked there and pushed them away. I'm pretty sure of that. Now, the problem here is that we can now advance into this terrain, this hex, but as you know, it's not very good. If we check this one here, marsh, max entrenchment 50, nothing automatically, but infantry units won't have a negative modifier anyway, so we could very well move like this unit up here. If we take you can advance after attacking. He's not going to have many action points left, but that's probably fine. Move him up here. We have to get through here somehow with this unit. We don't want them to... Oh, we can attack there. Yeah, we don't want to sit in the marsh. If I move him up here and then attack there, we might push them away with a little bit of luck. Well, yeah, I think we'll do it. We'll move him up here. There's 4 units there. Let me double check now what we're looking at here. We should have pretty good. 49 there, 50 here. What are we looking at? Arachnids, 1 and 1. Yeah, we knew that. They retreated back. Remember, they gained experience, so that would be the one problem I'm having. What if you move up? You can't actually... You cannot be part of the combat there. Okay, it's only this one. Being more effective, more action points left. We have 97 readiness, full complement of 5 units here. Here, crossbillies. Let's do M and attack here. There's only 1 unit available. 11 to 1. Open terrain. Remember that. It's not... There's no benefit to him here. So what do we have then? We do get a modifier for experience. And we get a modifier for leader skills. 37. Total modifier 181. We could very well take him out. That weapons matrix... So we are actually, with this type of weapon, we are very effective against the arachnid. So actually having more of these crossbillies wouldn't be too bad. Negative 64. I'm tempted to attack here. We got to take a chance, right? Let's go ahead and attack. Oh. Retreated. We didn't lose anybody, but they both retreated. No win. Well, we won, but yeah. So we did get actually our commander, Cobb here, added his skill roll, but our Supreme did not. So they both added, so you don't have to be participating in the attack for the operational headquarters. But the closer you are, the more you participate, I think. Anyway, pretty good there. But nobody died. That's unfortunate. Let's look at the textual one. So they're down low. Morale, 18. Yeah, entrenchment, nothing. So I doubt they're going to be attacking right away. And we're sitting in a forest with this unit, which is not fantastic, right? Heavy forest. What do you get for a tank? Negative 40%. But we do have an infantry unit here as well. And I might move up I'll do that. I'll move up the headquarters as well to help defend. They do have 5 infantry units there. Okay, that's all we can do there. I think it's fine. Now, we have 2 roaming units here in the west. We can't go against the farmers, obviously, so that's something we don't have to worry about. Down here, we have good terrain to defend in, but we don't really need to defend. Open terrain is good for our militia, our motorized militia here. So what if we push down here? Well, what do we have against us? Aggressor Rhino, good defensively, but not so much offensively. Hard target. You know what? We don't see that on the arachnids, that they're chitinous too or anything like that, right? That is a good indication. Let's look here. Hard carapace. Well, I guess they must still be. I'm assuming they are. Hard target there. It might show up in the combat too. I don't know. But anyway, if we move down our machine gun here, they're going to be in open terrain. Maybe not ideal, but we do want to kind of start to corral them a little bit here, I would think. Push them south and east. I'm going to take my machine gun unit here, which, by the way, they look like they are missing a few units. They're missing one machine gun. which we can't do anything about right now. We have to be on a road to do that, but 17 is still fine. And they have 73 in readiness, so they're going to gain that back as time goes on. Let's go down here. Actually, let's see how far we get here. Oh, we get all the way over here. That's interesting. Okay, in that case, let's move you down here. I'm going to push the border down. Okay, there's nobody else there. Good. Move this one down. Wait a minute. Let's see. How far can we get? We can get to here. What if we take you instead? Move you down here. We'll do that. And we could go one more down here. Let's do that. And then those two here will move together as well. And then behind them, we'll take this one. I think we'll go down here. And you can see here, logistics-wise, it's not very good. We are far away. It's very easy here to traverse and get your logistics, but past that point, it's a problem. All right, so we're sitting tight here. I'm going to sit and wait here, I think. Still, once we get all the units in here, then we might push and see if we can take them on. We're losing... There's one unit here, isn't it? Missing? One missing. Yeah. But we have 2 units here, and one is a pretty strong one. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's all I want to do. I want to, well, maybe take a look at the demands. Yes, we have another 2 leaders we want to get. Okay, that's still fine. How are we doing with the factions? We care about the, not the Steel Front, but the Superior School. The voting didn't actually work out in our favor, did it? Superior School, no, they both gained majority last time. They both did. I guess that means they can both make demands. We'll see. In 14 turns, if everything goes well here, we might be able to get them to be in charge, though. That would be helpful, I think. Okay, I think that's all I want to do, right? There's always more reports to look at, but let's go for the next turn. Okay, as usual, we'll get to see here a playthrough of what the AI is doing. And in between regimes, it does move out in the top left corner. I don't know if Vic is working on that or not, but it's basically centering it in some fashion, I guess. These are unknowns. Who are this? Sobergrow? Okay. It says unknown here. Newshire. Still says Sobergrow. We're attacked. Oh, well, we'll take a look at this afterwards, I guess. More attacks there. Okay, we're still okay. They're moving south. Oh, we killed 300, but we lost 200. Okay. We gained all-out attack, plus 75% infantry attack. No retreat allowed. No entrenchment. 50% die on retreat. So that would be interesting, right? If we're desperate, we could potentially take out the arachnids in the north, couldn't we? We're expanding. Compliment from Jamie. We control 50 hexes, 13 more than the previous turn. Okay, well, let's take a look at the history. Now, what did we get here? So, what happened here? There, they moved down here. And it looks like it's actually infantry here. It doesn't look like they would be a hard target, you know? And they attacked there. We lost 200 here. Arachnids, they lost 100, we lost 200. But we did hold firm here in the, no, that was not the forest. I did move out into that grassy plain. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's see, we were retreating back. It's still okay. We're in the forest now. There's more units there. And he backed up. Okay, yeah, probably a smart move there. Oh, they're backing far away. Okay. And then down here, they attacked. Not yet. Unisort Octopus moves. There, they attacked. They lost 200. We lost nothing. Yeah, we have a pretty good unit there. So we did stand firm there. That means they're in pretty bad shape. This particular unit, I would think. This one here. We could attack now and potentially take them out. So if we do that, we have 2 units here. Remember, machine guns are not great at attacking, but we can take the infantry and attack there if we wanted to. What is this one? Harpiola. Evasion 4. 41. They're better at defending, but because they didn't win, they took a big hit here, I think. And what about these Doxy squids? Bad at defending, good at attacking. Potentially we could break out here. It's possible. What do we have in recon? 54. So what if I move them down now and attack here? 9-1. We probably should attack, right? And the way we can do it is we can attack with one unit. The other one stays put. This one over here, which is a machine gun unit. Or maybe no, this is a machine gun unit here, right? But if I take this unit and then a unit over here, we get a little bit of a concentric attack. So if we take this one, there, 12-1, and then we don't have to actually go ahead and push into that square or hex. We can just take it and then stay put. So yeah, if we do that, we get a negative 25 there. Machine gun, negative 43. Okay, well, there's a little bit of machine gun here, as you can see. Okay, well, that's still pretty good, though. We get a 248% cumulative modifier. They get negative 16. Only 54 in recon, but still not too bad. So I think I'm going to attack here and see what happens. Let's go ahead and attack.
Let's go. Operation successful.
No, that worked out, didn't it? One of our units retreated, and then two of them died. So the whole unit is gone now. And what do we get the modifier here? Terrain modifiers, 10%. Concentric attack, and then we get 88% for troop modifier experience, and experience on hit points and attack as well. Textual, how are we doing now? Redness went down just a little bit, not too bad. Morale is very high. Entrenchment went down though because we left our defensive position here, but we still have 2 units left there, right? So now that we control that, I don't think we have to move into that hex. That's open terrain. I don't want to do it. Now this unit though is kind of by itself, aggressor rhino, but it is defensive. Let's see if we can attack it now. So who do we attack with? Probably this unit at least. Let's see what happens. 1-10, it's in red, probably not a really good thing here. So that's them over here. Yeah, outlined in white, you can see that there a little bit. If we attack with this one as well, 1-6, still terrible. 1-5, 1-1.2. Yeah, this is not something we should be doing, I don't think. And it looks like he has a modifier of 500% here. Why is that? Defensive power is 264. It's a very strong unit. And then they get 89 here. Cumulative modifier. So they have a lot of experience. That's what it is. They've been attacking us the whole time. I don't think we should be attacking. No, we'll leave that alone. Now let's move in with, since I'm down here anyway, if we move down here, this is open terrain. I could go here instead. Got to be careful logistics-wise there. But if I go here and defend, he can sneak in there. Although we can attack it from 2 directions. I don't know. If we go down here, we have quite a few units, right? 17. It's not too bad. I'm going to take a chance. It's open terrain. Yellow crawlers. They're strong on attack, but not so much on defense. We can't attack. He doesn't have enough action points to go in and attack. It will cost too many. Out of range, not enough AP. We could attack with this one. 1.4-1. No, I don't think I want to do it. You never know. We know with the recon being so low, let's just stay put here instead. I think that's fine. These units, I feel, can control everything here. We don't have too many units we are missing, so we are fine there. In the north, we did get pushed back, and I can't do too much about getting reinforcements here. If we do unit admin, we're missing 3 infantry. What do we have? Yeah, we only have... We have 5 here, and we have 2. 7 and 2. So, 6 and 2. Yeah. Okay, well, if we stay put here, which I think we will do, what do we do with our infantry, our headquarters? Probably stay put here as well. Our crossbilly, the buggy here could move up and attack here if we need to next turn, but maybe not yet. Here is our enemy, our other enemy, Cytherian. I think I want to move up and kind of hold that. I'm guessing these are not going to trespass into this territory. We'll see what's up here. We'll move up one of our units, that's this one over here, into the other swamp. And we can always move in here. I think I want to build more roads too, right? We could go up here as well. And we'll stay put here? Maybe. I don't know. What do we have here? This is the Lost Resort, non-aligned forces. Going down. Yeah, yep. Just pushing back here. Maybe build up the road a little bit more then. So what do we have? We have, what, 184? Still plenty. I'm going to build another road. So R for road. We'll pick that hex here, and then we'll go here. And I think we should be fine now. Here, we could build up the road a little bit, and then they could draw on that supply to improve, you know, to get replacements. That is a possibility. I think we'll set up the road. Let's do that. So off a road again. There. Now, that's not where the unit is, but we could maybe swap them around. It feels like this is a good direction to go. Up here. Yeah, we'll see about that. But we'll stay put for now, I think. Stay put here. Yeah, and then this unit, what is this terrain here? Savannah. Savannah has a pretty decent entrenchment. 37 automatic. Max 125. It's still not terrible. I'm going to take this one and move him up here. And because we have the buggy would be doing better here, I think. I don't think they're going to be attacking us. They're in pretty bad shape there. Let's move them up here. And with the road being right there, we should be in good shape. Now, we do see them there. If I attack now, what do we get? 3.9 to 1. And if I select this one as well, 7. That's shaky, I think. That is very shaky. But it would be good to keep them suppressed, right? As they go. They attacked last time. If we attack them now, it's an open terrain, so we should have a benefit there. If I remove this one, not nearly as good. So we probably should be taking them as well. Let's go ahead and take the two of them and attack here. No. Yes, we did it. Okay, good. Good news there. SHQ 9%, OHQ 102. Now our guys here, Cobb and Owen, they're going to get a lot of experience with all the attacks we're doing, so it's not bad. So they died. That's good news. They're overrun. Now we could move up here in this terrain. I don't think I want to do that. Remember last time we didn't make it, so we'll stay put here. So we've taken them now, pushed them back, taking advantage of the fact that they attacked us, and then we came back and attacked them. So that's looking pretty good. In the south, a little bit more shaky, but not too bad. Okay, let's look at our decisions now. Herlo, our love, requests permission for a personal guard. Let me be frank, that's the commander, by the way, of the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. I have enemies, even within our union. Therefore, I request your permission to form my own personal guard. I hope you can sympathize with my sense of self-preservation. Really? Okay. If we allow that, his relation goes up. He's 98 right now. Okay, Fist goes up, and Autocracy goes up as well. We don't want Fist, although it's not terrible if it goes up. Autocracy is here, which is a bad thing if it goes up. He's going to be hitting 40 exactly. It's still okay. We can let him do that. This guy here, though, remember, Cobb is not part of any faction. He, our director of Model Design Council, will lose 4. We don't want him to lose. If you go down to the path of saying no, Autocracy goes down, Mind goes up. We don't really want Mind to go up either. And then reproach the leader for even asking. Then we have Heart goes up, which we do like that. They all gain. They all gain. Yeah, I think this is the one we're going to go with. So Cobb, our commander of the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade, 98 right now. We'll see if he loses. He might.
Roger that.
Caprice gained 2. Wubu gained 1. Isaac gained 1. Cobb, he lost 20, down to 78. Profile Autocracy -1 and Heart +5. Still okay. We have an incident with boldness. There's been a bit of an incident. So the populace of Bismarck, this is Chrissy, our governor, the populace of Bismarck was celebrating the local Holy Festival. Completely unplanned, I decided to surprise the crowd. I paused the music and climbed on stage and gave an impromptu speech. The people now hold this against me and say I have no decorum. The populace of Bismarck is angry and there might well be some minor unrest. Okay, unrest 6. I think we're still going to be okay. Right now we don't have any unrest here. We have militancy, that's not unrest. Danger has gone down. I think we are fine. But if we ignore it, we will lose a little bit here of our government, -3. We can support our actions, and then in that case we lose even more and more unrest. Or we can say denounce, government goes up, but she will go down. And I don't think we want Chris to go down. Even though she's not part of the faction we prefer, 46 is not great. If we do this, she will go up, but we will lose 7. Now, if you look at we have 66 right now. What is the cutoff there? Workers' rights. Gain at government 60. I'm looking at the bullets there. And 12 turns to highest. Worker happiness bonus 50. Have we gained that feat? I don't know. We can look for that. So look for workers' right. If we go to management here and we go to not leaders there. Government. We have not gained it. We have 7% chance of gaining it every turn. So if we take that option, we're not going to have this option to get this one. But since we don't have it yet and it's only a 7% chance, I feel okay. We'll take a little bit of a hit here. So she's going to go up. We're going to gain here, support. She will actually be above 50, which I like because she is the one governor we have right now. We're going to gain 12 in unrest, though. Okay, let's go ahead and take that action. So unrest plus 12. Now, we'll see. Let's look here, though. What do we have? We don't have any unrest yet, right? We have danger, and we have militancy, which is okay. Now, by the way, our militancy, or our danger here is 17, and over time we've been losing happiness. But for now, we're gaining it back because our danger level is going down. So pushing all those arachnids back was a good idea. So we're going to support the leader's actions.
Affirmative.
Okay, she gained 6 points. I was thinking she would gain more, but no. Okay, so she's above 50 again then. That's good. So, okay, so now we have unrest here. You can see that their unrest level is 12. And I have to look up in between. Next episode, I'll look up the exact effects here, but I think we can get some events, negative events from this unrest, but it will slowly gravitate down. I think it has to do with the civilization score, how quickly. The higher civilization score, the quicker unrest goes down. All right, what else do we have? The Military Research Council set task priority. Okay, military research. Yes, what do we do about that? What do we have actually right now? Tech, padded and virus suit. That's the one we got. So if we do high velocity guns, what we can get next. Okay, it's an improvement to guns. So I guess for artillery. Automatic rifle would be a weapon we can then apply to an upgrade to our infantry if we wanted to. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So do we want to keep it at 10 and 90? I think we do. It seems to be working pretty well. Let's say confirm on that.
Understood.
And that will do it. So how does it look now? I think it's looking pretty good here in the north. We're definitely taking care of the problems here. And if we need to upgrade, let me just see here. 5th Machine Gun Battalion. One is missing, so we can afford now. We can go and tell them to provide replacements. Yep, there's one there. Oh, I can't. 0 logistical points. Why do we have 0 logistical points? We have a road. Well, we just got the road. Next turn, we can take advantage of it. So I could move this unit in now, here, and it'd be ready next turn. But let's not do that. We'll just apply that to him. I don't want roads everywhere. We want to save some of that industrial points. Now, we're down to 94 in ammunition. We're not using that much. And I'm going to have enough. But let's just go ahead and do a bit of a workshop here. So we can get, should we do 10 metal? Yeah, we'll do that. Produce ammunitions.
Affirmative.
Okay, now, what about anything we need to build? What do we actually have? Let's look at this. Assets everywhere. So we'll see here we have 3 buildings. We have the High Command. We have the Bureaucratic Office. We did get that done. And the Recycling Center. We can't upgrade them as well because we have Bismarck is level 2 here. So that correlates to that level. So level 1 here, all of them. If I were to upgrade Bryce here to level 2, I would have to go to Construct. And that's a mining, recycling. It would be 2,900 workers, which we have plenty of those. We can pull in. Oh no, 800 to do the work actually. 50 metal, which we have 861. 125. 125. We have 110. That's not bad. And 1 machine. I'm tempted to get this one because later, if we need money, I'm thinking we can always sell the rare earth, or more to the point, I think we're going to need it for more advanced weapons later on. They're worth quite a bit. You know what? I'm tempted to do it. It's going to use up all the industrial points, which means next turn we can't really do any upgrades. We're going to be using them all up. But I don't think we're going to be attacking in the north. In the south, mainly militia. Should we take a chance on that? Plus, we don't have a road down there anyway. I feel we can do it. Let's go ahead and schedule an upgrade there for the industry. I mean, for the mining. Recycling. And we have machines. Remember that at the very early part of the game, we got extra machines there. And if we do that, we're going to be upgrading to get more rare earth and more oil. Yeah, we have a lot. Then start upgrade.
Affirmative.
Okay, I think that's all I want to do. I'm going completely by ear here. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants to see how much we can do before we get defeated. You know, I don't know. Is there going to be more enemies here? By the way, a tractor. What is this here? Tractor factory. What do we have? What the ancients considered tiny is actually big for our times. The problem is this automated factory is severely degraded. Production, IP plus 20. That is good. That would be very good if we can swing down here. Here, non-aligned forces mercenary pool, it would be tempting to get that. Because here is the border, and the farmers are not there. If we could squeeze a unit in here, it would be great to do that. Like if I were to get a buggy unit maybe. But I'm going to use up all the industrial points, aren't I? Unless I create it now. I can create an independent unit here maybe. What if we do a race formation, make it independent, battalion size, smallest one we can get, and we make it a buggy. 57%. It's okay to do it. We can do it. You need to have at least 50 to do it. And we have everything we need there. Logistics is good. Wait a minute. If I go back out here, yeah, I can put it right there. I can't put it right there. Now, we have to keep in mind, every time you raise a new unit, you're going to be reducing your militancy. Fewer militia units will be available. Also, you have to pay for them. But we are okay. Having one more. But I want to save money, too, for my armored units, although we don't have them yet. So maybe getting one buggy. It's going to be 2 units or so, and then we have to upgrade them. But 2 of them, I'm just thinking we could just zoom out here. Even though it's bad terrain for them, we can get over there, you know, and just take it here. This one. And it's open terrain here, so it would be helpful. I probably shouldn't have built that recycling center just yet. Maybe we'll wait. We'll see if we can get that unit later on, after the recycling center is done. So we can make sure we get more of a full unit. Because once we take him, let's say he's strength 2 out of 5, move him down here, we can't upgrade him until we bring him back home. Let's go ahead and go with that. So that is it for this time, guys. Come back next time, and we'll play more of Shadow Empire. Bye.